Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There is the live figure of Ed Nielsen.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In no way.
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got the lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Ed Nielsen. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both...
Big chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Cruyff with the clearance. Hazard! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's through here. And this is Cruyff. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be...
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. And that's a dangerous ball. It's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Van Basten. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Puskas. Oh, he's been caught. Hazard! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rivaldo tries making a foray down the right. Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Basten looking to run onto it. And it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Basten. Rivaldo. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rivaldo. Now it's Puskas, and it's Rivaldo. He's beaten the last man. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, this looks sharp. Here goes for a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's ambitious. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Inter Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. Bastoni. Cafu. Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Van Basten. And he's let fly. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a mighty effort. He will be livid with himself. Rijkaard. The message is clear. None shall pass. No way through, so back it comes. Rivaldo. Puskas. Now it's Pele. Van Basten. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rijkaard gets it away. Fenerbahce can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Pele. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cruyff. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. So we've reached the hour mark. Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, what has happened here? Rivaldo. Nicely aimed pass. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared without hesitation. Well, the runners... Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gattuso has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Edmilson. And here's Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Up he goes! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on the field is number
Punched
15,
away.
Rui Costa. Substitutions taking place.
Deep cross. He's got full. And it's in. It is no contest. It is a landslide. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys. And he's there to clear it. Rui Costa. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Cruyff. Rijkaard. And it's Gattuso. And he's forced to go back. Rui Costa. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Rui Costa! Rijkaard. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. That has been cut short. Not the most convincing of passes. Aims beyond the defence. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Puskás. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Now it's Van Basten. He could be in here. Oh, what a mistake! And this is Cruyff. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Will play through for the wide man. Rivaldo. Gullit wins the duel. That's the end. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Celtic against Inter.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it is clear to see. He gets big! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lahm, who's on a run down the left wing. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Van Basten. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And they've got rid. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, super ball! He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. 30 minutes gone. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No, it's Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He can run onto that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's won! It's Ibrahimovic! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now here's the delivery. Bullet. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Not the most accurate pass. Bullet might just make this. Oh, it's Beckham.
Oh, really well played.
That's a little off target. Good ball, good take. Danger averted for now. Now this could be a chance. Rui Costa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is intercepted. And here's Cruyff. Wriggles his way through. Ibrahimovic! And again the keeper stands strong. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. This possibly the last play of the half. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Inter Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Celtic, number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
That gets things going for the second half.
Is number 14.
Oh, it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That pass isn't the best. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had it taken off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Turan. Rui Costa. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gullit, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really.
Rui Costa! And this is Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Gullit. Ibrahimovic. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And a chance! He's gone forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Bastoni looking tidy in possession here. Vieira wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can clear it away. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 14, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field is number 45, Osimhen. Substitution in progress.
That's offside. Yes, it is. He can get that clear. Celtic are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, some tackle that. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's come to nothing, and they're quick to get it back. That's an imaginative pass, and he's being shifted off it. Hernes. Osimhen gets into some space.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Driving on and making good progress. Closing in on Hernes! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
And it's Hullet. Celtic have it back and can go again. Beckham stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's played a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Looking to play him in. Cafu looking to run onto it. Hullet, well-timed, excellent interception. Cafu, that is a great pick out. Goes for a shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going to be disappointed with that, and he was quick to react. Hernes is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That pass has been well intercepted.
Has been indicated.
Aubameyang, and he plays one through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Inter Milan, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 13, Hernes.
The chance to
Number
pull further
3,
clear.
Rijkaard. Number 7, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Rudiger. Number 87, John Evans.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was...
So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4...
Just the keeper to beat! There's the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Van Basten. Good ball, good take. Real chance! He's scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Zaniolo! Oh, they could be caught out here. Bellingham. Oh, it's Van Basten. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He can run onto that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And he's certainly onside here. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Vieira. Bellingham. Zaniolo. Now Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. They've won a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Marquinhos. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Zaniolo. Vieira. Looking for the run. Nicely spread. Aims beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Beckham. Cruyff. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance for a shot! Ibrahimovic takes control of it and he's on the move. Zaniolo. Rafinha receives it in a good position here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a threatening ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zaniolo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, what a chance! No, he's missed it. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
On time, excellent interception. Bellingham. A heavy challenge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Inter absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Substitution for Serbia, number 17, Mbappe.
Here we go again.
Number 10, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 18.
Rijkaard is the
Jeter.
distributor-in-chief,
Number 11,
always looking for movers.
Diego Forlan.
He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Just needed better contact. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Zaniolo. Rafinha gets into some space. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Rui Costa. Can he get it through? Oh, super. And Cruyff! Oh, that's a waste. Costa Curta.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Zaniolo. And here's Hullet. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Nicely weighted ball, neatly clipped into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Bellingham. Foot in. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pullet, and he welcomes it in. Vieira. Zaniolo. And it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And here's the chance to counter. And that pass... Oh no, this does not look good. Vieira. Knocks it into space. And it's Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Beckham threads one in. That has been cut short. Vieira. Zaniolo. Chance here to counter. Zaniolo. Bastoni cuts it out. Now it's Cruyff. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's burst through. Might be danger here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Cafu has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Oh, denied at the last. Rui Costa. Well, that pass isn't the best. No, again, there's no way through. And it's Cruyff. And he's worked it through. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! He scores! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Beckham! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And the through ball. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Serbia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Costa Curta. Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there.
Has been indicated.
Played right into his path. Takes a shot! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Rui Costa. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, super find. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! Sticks it away! It hurts, so that's it, it is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Son Heung-min looking to run onto it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well cleared. Ibrahimovic! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Ibrahimovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Look at the space here. And he's opted for the long pass. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Pull it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space, and he's worked it through. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, delicate chip through. He's had a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared without hesitation. Tries to pass it through. It's a good foot in there. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Inter Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti I settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Costa Curta. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa, looking for options for... It's Ibrahimovic! Conte, and it's Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Oh, that's and a chance! It's in! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta. Ball played for Conte. Hullet. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he can clear it away. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance, surely! Goal! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So now the difference is 3. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! That's a cute ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now that's well seen too. Rui Costa. So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? Conte. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, right place, right time. Just about up to 75 minutes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Out to the right. Now it's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he welcomes it in. Son Heung-min! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So the perfect chance to get one back. Ibrahimovic!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Poor quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Van Basten. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nicely spread. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Keeper's got good distance on that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. And this is Van Basten. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
And that is the last effort of the game. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how... And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's a very big... He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance for a shot! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Beckenbauer. And it's Beckham. Van Basten. Short changes him with that pass. Beckham. And here's Aubameyang. Showing great feet there. Aubameyang! And that was very necessary. Beckenbauer. And it's Beckham. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. He has a look up. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? So, what can they make of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Great vision. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Van Basten. And he's intervened well there. And here's Hullet. And this is Van Basten. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bastoni does well to get it back. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Odo. 15 minutes till half-time. Neither of these two want to come off. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Hernandez in full tilt down the left. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Aubameyang. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar. He's got away. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for options for movement. Vardiol proves too strong. That could spell trouble. Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Inter! And they're back in front.
That's all it can take, Peter. One loose pass with the pressure on, and you've had it.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Otto tries a cross, and the shot! In he goes again. Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, that was vital. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're underway again. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. Now there's a fine ball. Big header! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
It's a quick one. Hoisted in. It's a mighty effort. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Beckenbauer gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, delightful ball. And he can clear it away. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
I was just lacking in accuracy. Serginho. Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Good purposeful running this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's Van Basten! And smartly reclaimed. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Aubameyang. Messi. And it's Otto. And here's Mbappe. And this is Drogba. And this is Messi. Chance to deliver. Abiati claims it. Safe hands. Otto calmly anticipates. And here's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Aubameyang crosses.
Well played and well cleared.
Just about within shooting range. That was mighty close.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 97.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4. Il numero 24.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Kane. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He's picked his way through. Van Basten! Oh, this looks sharp. Otto threads one in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that's the keeper's ball. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rui Costa. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. And he's on his way! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Tries a shot! Goal! And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
I think we're just about done here.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bout of passing here, shoots! And he's there to get it away. Otto gets a foot in here. Otto can get it clear.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know.